welcome, Ruby and Scratching. We are here in the wild, wild world of Aringar. And we flew here by a bird, and the place is as crazy as it is wonderful. There indeed, there is a dragon, there is a flying boat, there is fireworks, there is a woman, a woe man, riding a lion like a griffin with her... Like I said, wonderful as it is crazy. And here is a seated orc whose name is Bleed for Mercy. Now just think about it. As a car, Jesus. Sounds like the beginning of a bad joke, this does. What did the blue raptor say to the tiger who said to the car? It just doesn't really work. It's a little goblin thing. Little goblin tinkerer. It's kind of cute, rather unusual. No idea how the frick I get home though. Right, let's have a little chat with Elder Darkhorn. Hello. Oh, he's handed me a scroll. Your spirit burns with life, young hunter. I expect the homage you pay and offer this in reward, this token. He's given me a coin of ancestry. Yes, indeed, he did. Right, we need to bring Grimtax meats to Grimshika. I have no idea where Grimshika is. Wherefore, Grimshika, wherefore art thou, Grimshika? Ah! Ruby, you need to stop attacking strangers. I've had a word with you like that before. Right, what am I doing? Buy a Wind Rider, done that. Buy a Wind Rider for a few coins, bring it back. Right, what's the next bit I have to do? Confused with my own quest. No. Yes. Oh, hang on, it's down here. I need to go south. One, I'll go south. I'm heading south. Try not to get hit by various glowing horses, or by origami grunts, or by this, or the Valley of Strength. You see, the thing about this is it's got its fair collection of spikes, its fair collection of heights, its fair collection of weird and wonderful pets. It's quite truly a spectacular place to be. It's also a surprisingly easy place to get freaking lost. Right, I need to get down there. Problem is, it's about 300 feet below. Okay, we'll go down the hard way. I didn't quite mean to do that. Bad times, bad times. Ouch. Ah. Well, I appear to have half murdered myself by falling off the cliff. However, you seem to have done it without too much of a problem. Oh well. At least we're down here with more weird and wonderful creatures. Flaming griffins. There appears to be just a passing water elemental. Water elementals are quite interesting. Oh, hang on. You know, I don't think we're in our... What the hell? Appears something just died right next to me. The sooner we get back out of here, the better. Right, here's Grinchica. I have brought you a meat. Here are your meats. Something on me smells good. Yes, I have the... Well, lots of things on me smell good, but in particular, here are the meats you required. Oh, she's passed me a scroll. She wants me to read it out. It says, wonderful, these are fine cuts. These are from Grimtack. That orc sure knows his way into a lady's heart. I cannot wait to cook it, but not too much. Meat is best served rare, don't you think? Oh, absolutely. You don't want to spoil a perfect good bit of meat with cooking. Oh, hang on, she's giving me another one. I've written a letter of thanks to Grimtack. Will you deliver it for me? If you've already been to Razor Hill and spoken with their Wind Rider Master, you can fly a Wind Rider back there. Take my letter to Doros, the Wind Rider Master of Rimga, and speak to him about transport to Razor Hill.
For the whole.
Oh, absolutely. That's quite an impressive flaming horse. In fact, quite a few things here are quite impressive, really. Right, we need to try and find a way back up, if we can. Apparently, I'm supposed to speak to the innkeeper about making this in my new home. I'm just a little bit concerned that it's not as quiet here as other areas I've been to. Feels quite crowded, a little bit noisy. You know, there's one or two. You know, it's like that old myth and legend. You know, when the lady's like looking for like, you know, is there any room at the inn and things? All right, I'll speak to you about it.
What can I do for you?
Hello, look, I wondered if I could possibly stay here for the rest of my life.
Be safe.
Yes, I would like to spend my time here at the Broken Tusk. What? Good. She agrees. Fantastic. I'm going to be staying here forever. Now I just need to find my way back up to where I can fly my way back to the place where once I came from before. I've got a feeling that this particular chapter of my scroll of adventures is mainly going to be trying finding my way the frick around. Wasn't there a lift thing that we walked past before? I'm assuming anyway we can't like undo the copious amounts of falling that we did a second ago. Well, there's a tunnel with a big spike outside of it. That always seems quite inviting. Shall we have a little look? A valley of strength. Cleft shadow. No, I'm just looking for the lift. Oh, hang on. Something just went up. Did you see it? Look, 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 look. Something there went up. I saw it with my little beady eye. Think this might be it. It's always the same when you get to a new place, you can't find yourself play yourself way anyway. Is this it? Oh god, move back, reverse, reverse, move! Scratch it, scratch it! Ruby, get out of there! Ah. Well, in good news. Oh, Ruby, you're right. Hang on, scratch it, give Ruby CPR or something. Or whatever it is, like tusk to skull, or whatever it is. Oh no, never mind. She's fine. Right, where's the lift gone? I can hear it. Something's coming down. Let's hope it's the lift, otherwise we're pretty screwed. There's lots of whirring. Oh, hello. Here it comes. Right, all aboard. You know, back when I was a hunter, before I took a crossbow to the thigh, I once took a lift in an elven region, which was covered with feathers and was green. But that is a story for another time. Oh! I just got tapped by a dragon. There's a dragon on my head. Doris, I wondered if you could see fit. I've got this letter, which I need a wind ride and take me back to the bloke who sent me here in the first place. So basically, like, they gave me things to bring here, and I brought it here, and I go back. It's what you would probably call like a fetch quest, really. And I fetched it. Cool. Oh, he's passed me a scroll. He says, my Wind Riders are trained to fly to many different places as long as you have already been to that place and spoken with the Wind Rider Master there. You've been to Razor Hill and spoken to the Wind Rider Master Burrock, so now you can directly fly from here. Once you're at Razor Hill, you can deliver the letter to Grimtack. Speak with me when you're ready to go. Oh, absolutely, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. So, can I go? Back to Doratar we travel, Ruby. I know you don't like flying, but pick yourself up. We'll be just fine. Whoa! Time to go a little bit of travelling over the Valley of Strength, and we've been attacked by a griffin for a while. Mind the odd spike or two. And we fly, and we view, and we can see. You know, the world feels more peaceful already, quite frankly. Away from the hustle and bustle. I'm slightly regretting telling that chick that I wanted to spend the rest of my life in that particular inn. Kind of prefer it down here, where it's all nice, and the only thing you get attacked by is a 3-inch scorpion. Nevertheless, if we want to make progress, if we want to restore honour, if we want to be the hunter we'd always wanted to be, we gotta be where the people are. I want to see them dancing. Walking around on those, what do you call them? Water elementals. We're back. We are back. Welcome home, Flintlock. Oh yeah, you asked me to do something and I haven't done it. Take point. On the plus side, I did deliver some raw meat. Here's Grimtack.
What do you need?
Hello. I've got a letter from Grimshika. She was very pleased with the raw meat which I took today in a fetch quest. Oh, hang on, he's giving me a scroll. I guess she liked it. I guess she liked it. Nothing brings a red to a lady's cheeks like a big, juicy steak. Well, I suppose so. Thank you, Flintlock. You've done me a great service. Here is some money for your trouble, and don't be surprised if I invite you to my wedding. Oh, that's very, very generous of him. And he's going to give me 2, count them, 1, 2 silver coins.
Go forth to victory.
Well, that was very exciting. We travelled all across this fair land, met a good load of spare things, and have made a man very happy. He's discovered a woe man that will make his life much more woeful from now on. I feel we've made a real achievement. Now, what else are we trying to do? Oh yeah, we were going to go and search that shipwreck again and look for some gnomish tools. Guess we could do that. Yeah, they're both over there. We'll head back over there. Like a good shipwreck, I do. You know, I was once in a shipwreck. It wasn't a shipwreck before I got on the ship, but after I was there, it was pretty much wrecked. But that's a story for another time. Although, to be fair, we're walking a little bit now, so I suppose I could share the story. Alright, I'll tell you. So I was supposed to be hunting this, like, sea serpent thing. It had a name, but I wasn't sure what it was, so I called it sea serpent thing. And when I got there, all you could see was the ocean, no sign of a sea serpent. So I thought to myself, if I was a sea serpent, oh hang on, there's more of these water elementals. Alright, let's see if we can take on a water elemental. Alright, Scratching, ready, charge! Haha! I'll try and stun it with my stunning forces. Oh yeah! And all that was left of him was his gold bangles. Gnomish tools, there's one of them. Oh, I need to kill 11 of these to prove to clear out the beach. Right, Scratching, you get involved. Got that one. Was there another case? No, it's over here. Oh, hang on, there's an injured chap. Are you alright? Ow! Rescue 4 injured Razor Hill grunts. Alright, I'll see what I can do, I can't really shoot you better right now because I've just been attacked by a foaming sea elemental. with some foam. Ow! It's just I've been a little bit injured ever since the whole falling off the mountain incident, which was a little bit painful if I'm honest. There's another gnomish tool. Right, so now we've got to do 3 things at the same time. We've got to kill some war elementals, got to rescue some injured grunts. Alright, I'm going to avoid his stuff. Good shot. Ooh, let's try again. Boom. I'm not really sure how you hit water in the head, but I seem to have done it. Here's one of them. More gnomish tools. Here's another injured grunt. All good.
What do you need?
Protect me for a few moments while I recover. Alright, I'm protecting you.
Loktar!
Do you still need more protecting? Here's another one. Fire! Got him. Here's another injured one. Up you get. You alright?
Blood and thunder!
I need a target.
Ah, we've got a little band back together. We've got a good little group here. 2 grunts, scratching, Ruby. It's back when I was part of a little hunting team, I was. I've been a part of a few teams in my time.
Strength and honor.
Although that's a story for another moment. Strength and honor indeed. Ow, just got hit in the face by a war elemental. Oh, hang on, I just missed a dead human. There's no one of those boxes. Right, how we doing?
It's too far away.
Right, we need to get... We've got all of our gnomish tools. We need to rescue another one of these chaps. And we need to kill ourselves another 4 or so of these. Oh, I'm going to dodge. Ow, got hit in the face by some water. Ow, got hit by some other water. There's one behind me. I've been ganged up on. What do you call a group of water elementals anyway? A puddle? An ocean? A river? Oh no, so we should probably write a book on that. Right, here's another injured grunt anyway. You right, mate?
Thrallhole!
Thrallhole indeed. Let's get another couple of these. You know, what with this horde of war elementals and all those strange griffins and fires and things. Right, I think we're done them all. Now we get to turn them in. And the village will be thrilled. The village will be delighted at the way we have removed all the water elementals from their realm. And we've rescued some of their friends. And we've done everything else. All in all, job well done, really. Right, so plan. It's always a hunter, it's always good to have a plan. We can go back Razor Hill, turn in stuff what we has done, and we might even consider a walk. I know, dangerous, exciting, might lead to, you know, saves us doing leg day. We might head, we might walk north. We might walk north to this Burning Blade spell scroll quest. And then we can even take the slow route to Orungar. We've flown there now, we've flown back. Can't say I'm particularly in a rush to do it all again, but it's happened now. And this scratching is the world of Orc. Rock, 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 as far as the eye can see. And isn't it beautiful? Isn't it lovely? Hey there, hey go, noisy one. Has your knight in Sharma returned? Yes, he has. There you go. There's your gnomish tools, my dear. Oh, she says, I really know how to treat a girl. If I ever need anything, oh, I know where you'll be. Someone seems to be trying to park their car on my foot. They can try doing that, but they'll have to know that I will kick the crap out of them if they do. Oh, hang on, she's passed me a scroll. Girl Nozzywig wants me to do something else. It says, oh, sweetie, I just remembered. My very good friend Thonk works in the guard tower on that cliff just to the northwest of Razor Hill. He said something about a river overflowing, lots of work to be done, so on. Wasn't really paying attention. I was staring into those deep brown eyes of his. What? We can't see other people? Question, report to Thronk on the guard tower northwest of Razor Hill. For 22 bronze?
Be careful out there.
Not sure that's necessarily worth my time. I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes either. Right, he's Orgnil, or I have to say I admire his fashion sense. He's the one that wants me to do the spell scrolls. Got to get me one of them cars. He's Garfunk.
Sub.
He wanted me to storm the beaches and do all the rest of it, which we've done. 4 pieces of silver. The scent of the sea hangs about you, Flintlock. Your efforts may have purchased another day for Razor Hill. I shall pass, oh, this is important, I shall pass words of your deeds up my chain of command. You have our gratitude, honour, respect, and all the rest of it. Oh, hang on. He's asked me another scroll. I've already spoken with several orcs that have returned from the beach. All of them told me that you were the one who saved them. You have done a noble task today, Flintlock. Loktar Ogar for the Horde.
For the Horde.
Exactly. Loktar Ogar. There you go. How do you feel about that then, Ruby? Yeah? We Loktar Ogar it all over the place. Left, right, centre. Alright. What's a hunter trainer and a pet hunter all about? Trainer? I never used to use pet trainers when I was hunting before. Alright, how do I train my pet? Oh, he's passed me a little scroll. He says, just like hunters, pets can choose specialisation. Ferocious pets like cats can dish out damage but can't take it as well. Tenacious pets like turtles are more defensive and can occupy an enemy's attention while you stay at range. Cunning pets like spiders have a mix of offensive and defensive abilities, are particularly useful in battlegrounds and arenas. Each pet comes with a default specialisation, but you can change it if you like.
Strength.
Loktar Ogar. Well, that's interesting. I never thought of specialising my pets before. I just kind of consider, you know, one of them's like if one of them's a wild boar and one of them's a snake, that seems special enough, really. I'm walking towards a cliff. Right, we need to go report to Thonk. Right, how do I get up there then? Time for a bit of logical lateral thinking. We need to get up to the tower that looks over the village. Spirits be with you. Up there. That doesn't look too steep. We'll give that a go. Come on, Ruby. You can do it. You just jump up. You know, have you considered losing a pound of rock or two? You'd find it a lot easier to get up or down. Although I'm not sure I like this Thronk, especially if I have to compete with him for the affections of a woman. Hello. Spirits be with you. Thronk is waiting for me at the top of the tower. What? Up we go. Should be a lovely view from up here. Ruby, try not to fall down the tower. This is quite high. I can see for miles and miles. Oh look, we can even see right into Orumgar over there. And back in the village where I've spent the last few turnings of the sun of my life. He's back over there and somewhere is the Sinjin village. It's like all of the things that I've done before have come again. Right, Frog.
Speak, friend.
No, she didn't say a lot about you, to be honest. She said she thinks that you smell of mould, of gangrene. Yeah, that's what she said. Oh, hang on. There's a tear going down his face, but he's passed me a small little scroll. Fine, I'll read this out for you as well. The most cataclysmic events have done more than wash a few boats onto our shore, Hunter. The South Fury River has overflowed and Durotar's entire western basin is now flooded. There are still people out there. I've been searching a while but haven't been able to find anything. Would you mind using my telescope and taking a look for yourself? Alright. I can use
May your blades never dull.
Okay, I can use the telescope. I can't remember how to use a telescope, I've done it before. Right, okay, so I'm looking for a telescope. I can see some rocks and some trees. And, oh, hang on, I can see a couple of orcs and a wild boar. A raging orc and a running wild boar. And a woman. Well, now what? All right, Frank. I've seen him. What have I seen? Well, I saw
Go
some...
forth to victory.
Well, you want me to look again? Alright, let's look through this little spyglass. Carefully using the spyglass to curve around. Oh, hello. Yeah, he's right. The river is bursting its banks. Looks like it's flooded that house over there, the Orny house. Now, most orc villages have an Orny house. We don't talk about it much, but everyone goes there from time to time. What else can I think I can find? Let's have a look. There might be more things out there. Oh, there's another house. Looks like, yeah, well, in fact, it's another Orny house. It's just not a wet Orny house. Looks like a little woe man with a golden shovel. I remember the legend of the golden shovel. I can't remember it, and it's definitely a story for another time, but yeah, there's some stuff out there. Alright, one more little ganders. Let's see what else we can find. So there's the flooded Orny house. There's a random stalky thing over there. Oh, there's a couple of that. Let me zoom in extra far using the extra far focus. I can see a turquoise orc next to a snake, next to a big bridge in a field of daisies. Yellow daisies. Look. I'm going to be honest, Throg, I'm not really sure what you want me to do with that lot. I found them all. But so what? Oh. Yeah, you need to put the spyglass up to your eye. Why, what were you doing with it? Oh, no, it doesn't go there. No, it's disgusting. Hang on, you did that with it, and then you let me put it on my face. That's disgusting. Well, I definitely deserve 2 silver now. Oh, hang on, he's passed me another scroll. My post is on the tower, Flintlock, and I cannot leave it. I need someone to go out there and help the people who are still trapped by the river's overflow. Can I count on you? Go and help the people you saw in the spyglass. Well, I suppose I can do that. Just got back to get down there without falling off the old tower. Because I fell off that town earlier and it disagreed with me. Alright, spirits be with you. It is flooded. Flooded river. Yellow liver. That's what Mum used to say. Didn't make any sense, but she said it anyway. I think it's the kind of thing people say when the weather goes bad and they're not really sure what to say, so they just kind of, do a kind of a platitude. But unfortunately, old Mum didn't really have a platitude. Oh, stuck. Up we get. Out of the water. There we go. I think the first people we saw were over by that unusual patch of rock. Oh, wait, no, we've got a raptor. Fire. Go get him scratching. Yeah, you handle it. You can handle it. And while you're handling it, I'll shoot the bagger. A stone arrowhead and a raptor egg. Oh, hang on, there's another one. Snake in the grass. Snake in the grass. It's an armored scorpioid. Oh, hang on, that's Ruby. Sorry, Ruby. I thought you were trying to attack me there for a second, so I leapt nimbly out of the way. In fact, I forgot to tell you about that scratching. Obviously, my legs and stuff is now getting a little bit better, so I'm able once more to do my world famous leap. What you do is you wait until someone is attacking you, and then you give them the old oopty toopty toopty, and as they come forward, you leap backwards like this. Except normally you don't land in the water. That was probably not the greatest demonstration I've ever done. But what I was going to say is you leap backwards and then you shoot them. But obviously, if you land in the water, you can't shoot them. You just make a big splosh. I've embarrassed myself now in front of. Oh, hang on, we're getting attacked by a Razorbang. That's good. That should probably take away from my embarrassment. And the Razorbang Scout is no more, and his copper collection is now mine. Here they are. Here's the orc I saw through the spyglass. Hello, Regarin. How are you? Oh, hang on, he's passed me a scroll. The Quillboar are a stain on the land that not even the river could wash away. They told me to evacuate, but I told them my job was not yet done. Will you hate me kill the Quillboar? Kill 4 Razorbang Quillboar and 4 Razorbang Scouts. You will receive 3 silver. I suppose so. I've already killed one. Scratching. We're going to kill some boar. Now you need to prove yourself not only superior to all other species, but you also need to prove yourself superior to your kin. Just think, if evolution takes a wrong turn. Oh, hang on. I nearly took a whack then. Can you distract him, Scratching? That's good, that's good. Some good snuffling sound there. Oh, 13 copper, tough jerky, simple dagger, chuck a ball meat. Lovely. Lovely. Here's another one. Right, we need to get one more of them, and then how about some of these little scats? Ho-ho! See that? He tried to hit me. Oh, hang on, someone did hit me. Ah! Ruby, did he shoot me? Copper. There's a couple here dancing around the fire. Oh, get back. Get back. I'll allow myself to get too close. Feel free to join in, Ruby, whenever you like. Don't let yourself get distracted by, you know, your master getting assassinated or anything. Captain Flat Tusk is coming my way! Look out, Scratching. Don't worry, I am flanking him as we speak. He appears to be unable to notice and comprehend. And he's down. He's got some linen cloth and a small blue patch. That'd be useful for me to keep things in. Raw. I think we need to get a few more of those scouts before that other orc chap will leave. Although we appear to have murdered everything. Oh, there goes Lawrence. Here we go, there's a scout. Oh. Quick leap. squeals no more. Consider him stunned. Right, that should be enough. We'll go back to that orc chap now. Tell him we've taken out their chieftain and a bunch of the scouts. And that should be enough to pacify him. Oh, that chap's got a little ruby of his own. Alright, Ruby, I warned you, don't fraternise with the locals. I've told you before, talking leads to fraternising, fraternising leads to touching, and touching leads to, well, little baby orcs. And none of us want that.
Something he's doing?
Ah, good, he's calmed down a lot. Hang on. Calm down. You want me to get even more of them? Their lairs are to the north or to the southwest. So both. You want me to kill 5 Razormane dust runners and hope you'll give me some quillball woven chain pants. Well, that's quite exciting, actually. Alright. Well, I was going to say no, because it seemed like unnecessary rage, if I'm honest. However, now you've thrown a brand new pair of boar-like pants into the equation, I could possibly be persuaded. Now, I've worn a pair of pants, worn made of boar before. But that's probably a story for another time. Especially since the boar were alive at the time. Oh, get out of here! Aha! Hang on, where's Scratchy gone? I'm careful. It looks like that goose got a special unusual attack. Don't like the way they squeal when they perish. And being a hunter as I am, you know that you always have to take out a number, but I don't like it when they do it in like painful, pathetic ways. Makes me feel sorry for them. Still, taking out this much boar and stuff, it's going to be hog roast tonight. Love me the old hog roast.
I can't attack that target.
Oh, I can't until I can. Ruby, stop headbutting the floor. Talked to you about that before. Probably need a few more of these. Hang on, there's one hiding in there. Oh, hang on. That guy's got quite a lot. I do hope this guy, that orc over there, isn't going to have me killing these guys today. I mean, being a hunter as I am, what I really want to be doing is hunting beasts, training them, collecting them, challenging myself, maintaining honour, exciting. No offence, Scratching, but you know, killing wild boar doesn't really rock my britches anymore. I mean, we've basically tuned ourselves over all the elements already. We've done a war elemental, and we did a fire snake, and we've done the pig, and that's most of the, you know, earth, wind, fire, pig. Squeak, squeak, piggy squeaks. There we go. Done it. Right. Let me guess. We'll go over and he'll be like, oh, you killed all the boar. That's great. Please go and kill some more boar. It'll be something like that. But still, he'll be grateful. He'll tell someone else that he was grateful. They'll tell someone else. Before you know it, they'll be writing songs about us. Yeah. Good morning. I can flap like a bird, Ruby.
What do you want?
And he's given me some pants. Right, there's important decisions to be made now, Scratchy. And Ruby, come here, gather round. It's time for us to decide as a group what we really want to be doing out here. We're going to call it specialisation. Because the thing is, although we're a hunter, there are many types of hunter. There's beast hunters, there's marksmanship hunters, and there's survival hunters. Now, I don't know about you, but I've always enjoyed being a beast hunter. We collect the creatures of the world. We tame them. We harness their strength. We yoke their might. Together, as a team, people will write songs about us. Plus, some of the woe men might be quite impressed. So, what do you think? Anyone up for that? Oh, there goes Mahal the diplomat. He looks different since the last time I saw him. I think the last time I saw him, he was a girl in a bikini. Now he's a small tiger. But people change. People change. Oh, hello. Looks like we've got a few other things we can do here. A kill command. Alright, let's try out. Let's try on that ball. Alright, Scratching. On your marks, get set, kill. Alright, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Oh, hang on. Scratchy, where did Scratchy go? I seem to have somehow banished him from the world. Hang on, let's try again. Scratch it. There you are. Right, no slacking on the job. Although I quite like that kill command. Chipped boar tusk. Oh, I've told you before, Scratching. Do not chip the tusk. Look out for the Dreadmore Tooth Gnasher. Look out for the Dreadmore. I don't want to be someone else's lunch. Oh, hang on. Yes, everyone all right? We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Little help. Little help, little help, little help. That's it. Kill command. Get it. Hit it with your wooden stick. Do we get it? A cloudy crossless eye. You're getting quite talented at doing that, Scratching. Now be careful though. We're going to be coming across that horny house soon. Oh no, we're not. I'm lost. Kill. Let's try this time not to get attacked underwater. That didn't go over well. Critters to my left, critters to my right, critters everywhere. Little swimming beasties. Now we go. Ah, oh, hang on. We got ourselves a friend. Bit of crossless meat, might eat that later. I think I've got a beer and a cider. Alright, Zentosh.
How you doing, man?
What are you doing out here?
Hey there.
It's not often I see a Sinjin that far from the village. Oh, hang on, he's passed me a thing. Don't worry, Zentosh's not in trouble. He's just been studying what happens when the river overflows. See them tall birds that stand on the riverbank? Zentosh think they're in trouble. The earthquake and the flood pushed the plane striders over this side of the water, but they can't fly back. They'll die if they stay here. I don't like violence, but maybe you can attack them and scare them over to the other side.
Be seeing ya.
You want me to scare some birds? Hang on, back up. Here's one. Alright, let's see if we can scare him a little bit. You know, I think now we've been together a while, Scratching, I think we might be able to try some alternative commands. So, for example, I would like you to bite that bird. Go. Alright, okay, fine, never mind. Ah, good. The bird legged it. I think that was what we wanted. Now, next time when you attack a bird, ideally, you don't want the bird to accidentally come here and kick the crap out of you, so you have to run back the other way. Here's another one. See if we can avoid the tooth crabber. Oi, get out of it, tooth crabber. I don't want to be your lunch. Alright, have another go. Go again. Bite the bird. That was much better, Scratching. You learned from your first mistake. You need to bite them hard enough that they don't turn round and kick the crap out of you. Right, there's another one. Show me what you've learned. Whoa! That bird nearly attacked me. Anyway, I think we've helped that singeing enough. Let's float back over and tell him we've scared some birds back to their happy side of the island. Ah! Ruby, hello. Remember, Ruby, if something attacks you, you hit it. You don't just like stand there going, great.
I need a target.
There is a target. There's the thing that's kicking my ass. Ow. I took a little bit of a beating there, didn't mean to. Got some bug juice and other things we can sell there. Alright, everyone, back into the brick. Oh, hello, look, there goes Gracie again. Laura, Lace. Can't remember her name. Lace or Grace, so that. Where's that guy? He's hiding in the leaves. It's almost romantic. No, wait, not romantic. Romanic, that's it. It reminds you of Romania.
Who you be?
Oh, hang on, he's offering me a cloak. Many creatures died when the water came rushing into the valley. The raptors, however, thrived. They've been clever predators and they've been living off the misfortune of other creatures. One of the raptors is particularly cruel. He's killing little creatures and letting them rot in the water without even eating them. He goes by the name of Scream Slash. And if we're not careful, he could seriously disrupt the balance of nature. Travel north, slay him, and give his body back to nature. And for that, he will give me several things and his cloak. Oh. Now, well, that's the kind of quest that Hunter and me's like. Well, we've done a lot of good things here, Ruby and Scratching. We have decided on our beastly ways. We have killed raptors, we have killed little shark things, we've helped birds back to natural habitat. Now we have a proper hunter's quest, because next time we're gonna go hunt Scream Slash. Oh!